Hello again guys, Damien Jones here again for you today, and today I thought we'd be taking a look at these little guys here. Believe it or not, these aren't legitimate. These aren't what they seem. Now, don't get me wrong, they're very good, but they are in fact bootlegs. And Comedy Central have not given in any way their license to produce these things. Basically, you can get them from eBay, you can get them from AliExpress, you can get them from any market stall all around, and I think the reason why these little South Park figures have flooded the market is in response to the recent South Park film, The Fractured Butthole. But funnily enough, these things have been out since the Stick of Truth film came out, which was a couple of years ago now. It's only just recently that I decided to buy some of these just to check out what they're like. And I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed on the whole, I have to say. We'll just tell you who we've got first, for those of you who aren't initiated in the world of South Park. We've got Kyle, we've got Stan, we've got Eric Cartman, we've got, oh my god, they killed Kenny, you bastard, Kenny, and we've also, funnily enough, got Butters. So, we have an extra character, Butters, which I think's a bonus, isn't it? Now, we'll take a look at them in turn, and I'm going to tell you what I think about them. They cost between £5 and £7 to buy online, free postage from China, wherever the hell they're made. Now, some of them come in fancy window boxes, and some of them come in factory plastic bags, and they're all exactly the same, and mine come in factory plastic bags. A bit disappointed about that though, really. That's one of my little gripes with them, is that I was a bit disappointed that they didn't come in a box, because the box had, it looked really good. It had the proper South Park logo on, and, you know, it had the Comedy Central stamp on it, and everything like that. And, you know, in all intents and purposes, the packaging was every bit as good as the figures here. Shall we take a look at them then? Here we are. We've got Kyle from South Park. And as you can see, that looks pretty much exactly like an official South Park figure. Now, there is one problem with this one, and there is a slight little quality problem with the paint. As you can see here, there's a little bit of green staining on the orange coat, but other than that, you know, that's a really good little representation of Kyle. Not Kyle, is it Kyle? Yeah, it is Kyle Borowski, isn't he? He's the Jewish one. Then we've got Stan, who looks like he's saying, oh my god, they killed Kenny! And the colours are absolutely fine. They're all spot on. A couple of little blemishes here, but we'll let that go. The moulding's fantastic. And, you know, other than the odd little splodge, it's absolutely spot on again. Let's take a look at Eric Cartman now. Hey! See what we think of him. Again, it's a good moulding, just like the official one. Unfortunately, there is a tiny little bit of splodging, and the only other thing you'll notice is not on any of the feet or across their back do you have a Comedy Central brand stamp and, you know, year of issue or anything like that, which on the official ones you would have a little stamp either on the feet or on the back of the legs, and none of these have any distinguishable marks whatsoever. But at first glance, they do look authentic. And now we have the rather unfortunate Kenny, who always dies in every episode. Again, lighting's bad in here, guys, but just try and bear with me. Again, as you can see, no markings. They're all just like this hollow plastic. There's not a single mark on Kenny. Not a single mark. The paint is absolutely perfect. Pleased with that. And as a bonus, I was surprised to see that we got Butters as well from the later episodes. And there isn't any paint splodges or a mark out of place on this figure either. It's absolutely perfect. I mean, I paid £5 for, these 5 figures, which works out £1 a go. And I think they're really, really good. I'm really, really pleased with these. I think these, they're as good as the official merchandising. Bootlegs, you've always got to be careful with bootlegs if you're giving these to kids. But I have to be honest with you, as I say, other than the odd little paint splodge, they're good quality. And I really wouldn't have a problem giving these to a kid, to be quite honest with you. A young kid, I wouldn't have a problem with giving them to them. They all seem perfectly safe to me. They're quite chunky figures. They're not going to be choking hazard or anything like that. And there we are, guys. Oops. And I think I'll just finish this video right on cue, because my makeshift tripod made out of DVDs has just fell over. This is really late at night as well. I was just getting this in because I didn't do a video today, and I thought I really wanted to review these guys, so I thought I'd get it in. But my opinion is, thumbs up. These are good. These are good. I would give them 10 out of 10 if mine had come in a box. I would have overlooked the odd little paint splodge on a few of them, but I'm going to knock a point off for that because mine was sent in factory bags. But 9 out of 10 easy. I think these are worth the money. I mean, considering you're probably going to pay, what, a £5 a figure off the official, Comedy Central versions of these. If you've got kids or teenagers or adults even like me, which are a big fan of South Park and always have been and always will be, these are definitely a must-have. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. For now, my name's Damien Jones, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll be back again tomorrow with some Star Wars figures for you. After that, I'm going to be doing a bit of Militaria, so I hope you can join me for that. Cheers for now, and goodbye.